people's privacy, because, you know, I don't know what I heard, two-way privacy. There's something about two-way privacy, like people not like understanding that like forcing their noise on other people is also a form of invasion of privacy. You could have dealt with this, honestly. Like you could have had like you could have come from like a tumultuous like home situation where people were forcing you to hear them or forcing this and that. I don't know what this is called, but like there's a weird message about like two-way privacy. um Sorry, it's a hot day, so I took my shirt off, but I'm here to do a cool collective oracle reading for you guys. I wanted to hang out with you guys live just because it's easier to upload. But I wanted to drop off some quick messages because, you know, just in case someone needed it today. There's a lot of weird spiritual activity happening lately, so I just wanted to drop in and see what the heck's going on. If you're new here, my name is Bird. This is Jungle Intuitive. I am a Papa Shaman. I've started this channel as a baby shaman, and I have graduated to Papa Shaman. So thank you for being with me through my whole journey of shamanism and kind of figuring out my journey, my spiritual journey on here. I'm not perfect. I'm not a god. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube sharing my experiences and maybe even reading into random experiences I see here in hopes of relating to someone out there who also needs someone to talk to them about, etc., etc. When I started this channel, a lot of people were like, who watched me were people that were like in hospital bed, wheelchair, dealing with things, just wanted someone to talk to them. Some of you guys that have been with me from day one were people just like stuck in a bad place and wanted to hear from somebody that at least validated some of it. So thank you so much for being here with me from the beginning all the way to now. Obviously, I'm not perfect, and I think there's just something kind of charming about that, that we're not perfect and we're just here figuring it out. That's just the style of my readings. I'm not here to be fancy. I'm not here to be love and light perfect at all. I just want to be here just to see what I pick up on randomly. Hey, Real Prophetic Pisces, good to see you. What did he say? I made it. I'm listening. Okay, cool. No problem. Hey, Judith. Good to see you. Also, I come on here just because I want to see my friends and I want to talk to you guys. You know, I don't have headphones, so that's been kind of annoying. I haven't had a chance to buy some. Thank you to those of you guys who have sent me some donations and stuff. It's helped me a lot. I went and bought myself a bar of soap, some Irish Spring with it. I got myself like a, you know, some Powerade to drink and things like that, cigarettes. So thank you so much. I have been sober for a few days now. I haven't smoked any weed, and a lot of things have changed. A lot of things about my mindset have like really cleared up for me in terms of your reading. So I just wanted to go on here and be productive and make another message for you guys. There's been a lot of like really psycho energy around me. So like just in general, like spiritually, like the energy has been like really weird. I think it's because there's a massive shift right now. There's like a really massive shift going on. You know what? Since that pink supermoon, like last month, I think, or the beginning of this month, I don't remember when it was, a lot of stuff really flipped over. So I just, ever since, I've been getting a lot of messages, been a rock star with it. Anyways, also if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. Thank you also, shout out to my Dragon Squad, Mod Squad for keeping the chat safe. It really means a lot to me, guys, for you being here. You guys are my friends and family. If you weren't here, I would not be alive, for real. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful, forever grateful for you guys. I love you. But in return, all I can do to pay you back is just keep you guys company and read for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you like what I said today, or if anything I said has validated anything you've been through, or anything just made you laugh, or just really resonated with you, I really would appreciate if you left me a like or a comment. You don't have to, though. I don't really care about subscriptions, really, or views. I just really, as you can see, it's triggering. I just really am glad that this is reaching someone out there and helping at least one person feel better, or at least distract them from what's going on. Because I know a lot of us people that are different or have abilities or have a different understanding of the world, you know, we get a lot of strange occurrences from other people who are not awakened or fall into the matrix. So thank you so much for being here. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. I heard the main message of today is you are too punk rock to kill. That's what I heard. You're way too punk rock to kill, and by punk rock I mean like you're like the classic definition of punk rock, where like, no, I'm not going to fall victim to the system. I'm not going to fall victim to what people want to institutionalize or press into me. I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to do what's right or fight for what's right. Um, in terms of that, so there's something about that here. You're just too punk rock to fall for the traps that certain people that have been in your life a long time. I heard some of you guys are escaping like toxic family or just a company you've worked for years, that you didn't know was part of a bigger scheme of things, and there's something about how they just could not trap you or get you to like lower your mindset or your standards on carrying yourself, carrying compassion, or just carrying yourself spiritually. You can't lower them. And these people don't understand why. They've tried to put lower vibrations into your life, inject lower vibrational people around you, damn near even hire some, pay some, and there's just something about you that's just too punk rock to I keep hearing punk rock. There's something about you that's just too rebellious or just too individual or independent to allow it. And it could be because of the things you've been through since day one. You were never given grace at a young age, or however this started. You were never given grace. You don't know what it's like for people to be gentle with you. So it's like you've seen it all, and there's just no room for you to accept. It's like because you didn't have. It's like you have room. You didn't never had room for comfort. Like never was given comfort. So it's like that small space and threshold you have left of like energetic space for yourself, you don't have room to allow like for like certain negative things or just fakeness or whatever, etc. I don't know if fakeness is such a mild way to put it, because I don't think it has to do with fakeness. I think it's like something bigger than that. Like maybe you could have even taken this philosophy into spirituality, and it's like you don't allow low vibration or just people that want to do like, it's okay sometimes to get into a negative vibe, I guess, like because everybody's human, but there's something about how like you know the difference between someone being negative because it's like their full intention to be evil or to misunderstand, and there's another vibe of like when someone is negative it's because they're dealing with things. And so you know the difference, and it's there's something about someone who's watching you right now, you don't allow that part. You don't allow like people to F around just because they want to F around and they think that you're an easy target, or because they want to continue evil in this world. There's some of you guys really understand now how a little bit closer how the world works because of this. And again, thank you so much, the real in the chat for guarding, because I have a big like I don't know, a big inkling that there's going to be a lot of trolls like usual. So thank you so much to my mods. I'm going to keep it quick because, you know, you guys got a life of your own too. And this isn't like, you know, this isn't a job. I don't expect my mods to show up all the time. You know, it's not your mission. You know, you have your own life. So I'm going to keep this reading pretty quick. Sorry. But anyways, I'm just going to get right into it. So it's because I heard you stayed really strong in your philosophy or the way that you carry yourself, because there's something about the way you carry yourself after all the things you've been through where you want to have good karma in the end. Even when you make mistakes, you're somebody that wants to fix it, even. But there's also a vibe. I heard the lesson that you just learned is that sometimes it's not your job to fix things. Like sometimes things are just not your fault. Other people's mindsets about you, or, you know, like you could have been someone in the past where when people were doing bad things to you, you could have actually went and tried to blame yourself or try to put yourself into their shoes and be like, why is this person treating me this way? Maybe it's because of my karma. Maybe it's because of me. But the lesson here right now recently is that it's not your fault. God, the divine, put you through things right now, and this is the very last lesson before your spiritual graduation, is that things are not your fault. Because you're about to be put in a very, very big position where you are going to save lives with whatever you do. I don't know what you do. You can literally save lives. I heard someone could be a paramedic watching me, or a doctor, or something like that. Some of you guys could be some sort of trainer. Some of you guys could be a reader like this. Some of you guys are just you. You're an artist, and whatever you create, it's like meant to save people. It's meant to save the world. It's save people's lives in some way. Maybe not the world, but like a lot of people. And you've been put through many tests by the divine to like stress. I've heard pressure tests, stress tests. You know how when they create a new vehicle, like a car, and they put it through like the crash dummies in it, and they put it through like multiple accidents just to make sure all the airbags work? You are finally, and it hurts. You're the car, you're getting crashed. Of course it hurts. These tests that we're going through, it hurts. Because it's a stress test. They want to make sure you're going to be okay in the end, in the real big scheme of things, when you're actually going to be affecting lots of people. There's a big shift happening in the world, okay? Where people were put in power, people were put in celebrity positions that they shouldn't have. And they're being exposed right now. We're already seeing them be exposed. This is on a large scale, like media and down to personal. I heard there's an imbalance between the underworld and the heavens, and it's not even a war or it's fighting. There was too much allowance. There was a big mistake. There's too many demons on the surface of the earth where they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be under. They came up onto this land and reproduced and reproduced and possessed and possessed and possessed people. This could be an explanation of why there's a large spike in drugs, like drug addiction again, in certain drugs that were from the 80s, from the 70s. I heard there's like resurgences of certain drugs, like popularity because of this. We've allowed certain demonic entities into places of power we shouldn't have. We got comfortable. You could have noticed, if you are really woke, you could have noticed, like even, just an example in the media, that we have become jaded. People have become jaded, even spiritually jaded maybe, and allow so many things and make so many fake excuses for people that should not be made excuses for. You know what I'm saying? For really unacceptable, extremely unacceptable for humans. So there's a huge wipe. There's a huge shift right now that's happening. And you are definitely on the good list. That's what I heard. You're on the list because you consistently show the universe like that you want to make up for the mistakes that you've done in the past. You consistently haven't stopped. You haven't tripped over it. You could have cut off a lot of people in your life. You could have cut off an entire lifestyle, entire families, groups. You literally could be by yourself watching me. And this is why. It was hard to figure out at first, because it's like, okay, so is it me? Because I go to this person and this person is a total ass clown. Then I go to the next person, this person's a total jerk. And then you realize, throw the whole thing away because the batch is all rotten. When one fruit is rotten and touches all the other fruit, guess what? The other fruit are going to catch that rot. And it's all going to stink. The bacteria spreads, I heard the flies and the maggots start digging into the neighboring fruit. And that's when you realized you had to throw the whole damn thing away. And that's what's happening, not just with you on your personal scale, but in the world. And so they said that this is not an apocalypse for you. This is an apocalypse for evil people that got away with things for years, doing things the wrong way. Hey Devote, good to see you. Happy to see you guys. I'm really happy to see my fam in the chat, my Dragon Squad. Hope you guys have been well. Yeah. Y'all, look at wait, hold on, before I get started. Y'all, look at these pants. They're hospital pants, dude. Look. Isn't that crazy? I'm on the guys. I'm on Jungle Intuitive wearing government pants, guys. I just wanted to show you, and you could, dude. It's crazy. You can like because they don't have drug like these are like mental hospital pants, so you can't like hurt yourself with them. But like you can actually wash these in the washing machine. Did you know that? And they feel really like they feel like what they make free tote bags out of. It's crazy. I don't know. I just wanted to. I don't know. You guys are my friends, so I just wanted to get just do a little bit of something funny here. But anyways, rat tails are where it's at. Thanks to Volt. Honestly, I did this haircut because I don't know. I just it was like it's like a little indigenous haircut, you know, that I saw from Asia, and I wanted to do it, and I grew it when I was at this really toxic job I had before, just for fun because I was bored, and I wanted to like braid it and become like a kung fu master like Jet Li or something, but I never found like someone to braid it for me, so now it's just like here. It's not supposed to be a rat tail. It's supposed to be braided. I'm gonna be like, whatcha? You know, swing it around when I fight people, but that never happened. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to lighten the mood. I feel like you guys need a friend to lighten the mood. Anyways, I'm gonna go right into it. Sorry. So Nine of Cups. You guys are about to be rewarded right now with like some sort of like I almost said financial, but I don't think maybe it's both. I heard complete emotional fulfillment, or maybe you are in that energy right now, or you're like 99% there. You have found the code. You've cracked the code, guys. You cracked the code. You don't need anybody. Maybe somebody here figured out desire is the root of all suffering. You have detached yourself from material slavery, I heard. Material slavery, ego slavery, social slavery. You've freed yourself. That's why these people cannot hurt you. Go ahead, tell that person something bad about me. Go ahead, take my car away. Go ahead, take my pants away. Go ahead, take everything away from me. Food, whatever, I'll be fine because I have the divine. These people don't understand from day one, just because you didn't know that they were making your life hard. Maybe this is something that's happened for you since childhood, that, you know, now that you know it's them, or now that you know people are doing this, it doesn't bother you. Because you were never given those things in the first place to miss. It was never yours. So there's some, I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense and these words are organic, but there's something about you're being rewarded because you don't have desires. Or you literally, something happened recently where you completely just dropped the last attachment. I heard attachment is also a source of misery, of suffering. This is like a very base Buddhist, like basic day one saying. Desire and what is it? Attachment. Your detachment because of the treatment you've received so long. Like it's really, in layman's terms, I don't give a fuck. Because you don't give a fuck, you can't give a rat's flying ass about anything at this point, because I heard these people really just effed up everything in your life to the point where it's like, okay, cool. That you're being rewarded. It's because the reason why the divine or God or the universe, whoever it is that you pray to or that you have relied on to keep your sanity together by yourself, they were waiting for you to get this. They were waiting for you to get to this final point where you don't actually want anything. Like maybe even there were points at some times where you thought, oh, I'm detached. Oh, no, they wanted you to be in full detachment. Like, I don't care, to receive this, because everything you were attached to was rotten, just like those fruit. Everything, even the little things, down to like your old toothbrush from your old house. They wanted you to let go of that. They wanted you to let go of everything because everything was touched, everything was rotten, and you didn't know it. And you tried to salvage every little thing, even a little t-shirt from your old home. And it's like that even had bad juju on it. Even that had bad energy on it. Hearing a lot of, I don't know, random stuff going on. But it's like, because you've fully detached, or some of you guys are like in the process of realizing this, you're being finally given and finally blessed with the new love, the new people, the new clothes, the new home, the new everything, because you really had to 100% let go of things, even old habits, even old habits. Because the job that you are given to be here, your purpose is massive. It's huge, and they entrust you with this purpose. But you had to clear everything, everything, even attachment to, oh, do people like me? Or, oh, you don't care. You only care that God likes you. You remember, you know those guys in jail, they're always saying, only God can judge me. For real. That's actually for real. Only God can judge you. You carry yourself 100% that way. You don't care what these mortals around you see on your body, see how you look, see what you're doing with yourself. You don't care, because you know you were put here. And you know that. And then I'm hearing like Buddha was put in many different forms. Buddha has reincarnated in so many different forms, even as a lady, even as a woman at some point. Like literally everybody, every reincarnation. And so you could even see your body or your personality as just the exterior, just a random thing. You don't even care about it. Like me, like I'm just like I stopped. I don't know. Like I even forgot what tattoos I have sometimes. Like I've completely. I used to. You know what? I used to be somebody that would like spend 3 hours straight just looking at my tattoos, making sure, okay, what's the next one gonna be, and what image is it gonna be? It better be perfect because it's gonna be there for life, and blah 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 blah. I used to like spend so much time planning out my outfits because I didn't have a lot, and I was like, oh, I don't want people to look at me this way. I don't want people to think I'm poor, or I'm gonna steal. And now it's like, you could be somebody that used to carry yourself that way, and it's like now we're in this whole, the divine, and like God has literally saved your life so much that it's blatant in your face, that's the only person up there or wherever, whoever it is you've been relying on or talking to, that's all that matters. Like it really, it's like you are all that matters. Because to be grateful for yourself is to be grateful for what God gave you. To literally like follow your dreams, put your effort towards the things you want, pure desire. What you were meant to do is to show gratitude for even being given this life. And I just wanted to say that. And you're being rewarded for it. You know how when people say, oh, act rich already and you're going to manifest riches? There's some truth to that too. And we're in that, I feel like we're in that energy. We're getting into that phase in our lives where it's like that dropped again, 9 of cups. Like I'm not even going to act like it. I feel it. I feel the wealth. I feel it. And it's not material. It's life. Life is the wealth. Health is the wealth. Taking care of maintaining what you have, gratitude. There is a practice in Buddhism where the monks, they take the time every morning to appreciate. And when I was 17, my family sent me to the temple to be a monk because I was a quote unquote bad kid. And I learned a lot of things. I learned how to chant for people. I learned how to like literally meditate in many different ways. And one of these things is a form of meditation is when they wake up and they set their bed and they clean everything and they put everything back the way it is, because it shows full gratitude for what they already have. And this is a practice. And it's also like, there's something about how I'm sorry, there's a lot of interrupting vibes, like a lot of energy, like a lot of weird, but it doesn't work, It doesn't work, but there's a lot of like not like physical. I'm not hearing voices outside here, but like more like mental, like I don't know, interruption. But it's okay. Evil eye. I don't know. But like, I forgot what it's called. There's a Thai word for it, but I just can't come up with it right now. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the community. You guys can look up what this practice is. But it's like, you set your bed, you clean up every day, and you just show gratitude. And there's also a lesson attached to that where you should live like you're gonna die today, not tomorrow, but today. How are you affecting others? How are you talking to people? Do you want to, because you can be gone in a few hours. You can be gone tonight. You could be gone in 5 minutes. Do you want the last moments on this earth to be remembered that way? Do you want to waste your last time today? This could be your last day, not tomorrow. A big philosophy in that is your last day could be today. That's where you wake up in this morning, you clean everything up, you are showing gratitude. And this is something you literally are on the precipice of literally naturally practicing in your life. Like, you don't even need to remind yourself this because of the amount of tests, the amount of suffering that you've received. And there's something about this energy where in this Nine of Cups, you want to live, you want to do anything you can to just be in this Nine of Cups. And maybe you're getting into a realization, or you're being shown that this is the key. This is the key the whole time to happiness. This is the key to peace, self-peace. And all it took was for you to even study the people that were causing suffering, or that you thought were causing you suffering. You know, there's also another vibe where it's not other people that are the blame for your suffering, but it's the attachments that you have, the habits that are allowing these people to trigger this suffering in you. Because this is all individual. Yes, there's these people outside doing things. Yes, there's these people causing this and that, sabotage, whatever. But the real root of it all, and the reason why you're still here today, is because you have detached yourself from the things, the source of suffering, the sources of suffering. That's why you're untouchable. You cannot be affected by somebody's sabotage if you already are not attached to the same worldly things they are attached to. That's why these people can't understand you. They can't understand why they can't upset you, why they can't get you some way. You could be somebody that's even only upset when it affects other people. Like, you could be such a sweetheart. The only things that make you angry is when other people are harmed. But this is, again, remember what I said at the beginning of this reading. That is where the lesson lies, the last lesson. You need to detach yourself from other people's results, because you can't save everyone and you can't save the world. You got to save yourself. That's the only thing that causes you suffering and anger, because you worry about other people. This is an individual journey for yourself. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that really resonates with you. But I just wanted to say that out for someone there. I don't know. Someone watching me needed to hear that. Like I said, I'm not a god. I'm just a regular guy on the internet. I'm just saying whatever the heck this, I feel like I'm saying. And, if it really sticks with you, it sticks with you, and I'm glad and I'm happy. I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for this and that. I'm just doing it just because it's just a thing to do. Sometimes God just puts us in places where we just do things and we don't know why, and we're just doing it. And sometimes that's just the key. That's the key to being happy too. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because it makes me happy, because it makes me feel fine, because it's not harming anyone. And that's how we take care of ourselves. Like I said, I'm not perfect at all, and it took me a really long time to figure these things out. Even though I spent time in the temple living there, chanting with them. To be honest with you, when I was in there as a monk, I didn't even know what the heck I was chanting. It took me years to get to this point after I left the temple to learn this, because I had more lessons to learn. All this suffering. You see, Buddha, and again, I don't care what religion you are to. I'm not trying to press any sort of religion on anybody, because personally, I don't even see it as, I don't like religion as an identity either, but like, I really relate. I'm going to just say, I don't identify, but I'm going to say I really relate to a lot of Buddhist teachings and a lot of Hindu teachings. That's all it is. I relate to it. And I use some of it. I try to use some of it to adjust my thinking and adjust how I see the divine and things. And, that's just what I wanted to say. But you could be Christian watching me, and you're completely welcome. Everybody is welcome, as long as, especially, and if you love God, I love you. That's all you need to say to me. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'm glad you're here too. If you're here for entertainment, I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for even choosing to be here on this planet. And because it's still, you're still giving yourself a chance, even if you don't feel like it, even if you want to be, quote unquote, think you want to be evil watching me right now. I'm happy you're here because you're still here to learn the lessons and possibly give yourself even a chance or possibility to change. So thank you so much. Namaste. And I don't say that with any malignance in my heart or any sort of snarkiness. And I know I'm a sassy guy. And I've said a lot of sassy things on this channel, to make people laugh or to get out my anger. But, I'm just a human and so are you. And I'm just wanted to say I'm very grateful for you guys being here with me and just going on this learning journey because we're all learning. No one's better than anyone. And, I'm just here to share. I see this as a community. I see Jungle Collective as a community, and we're just all friends that meet up, every now and then, a few times a week, just to talk about what we've been going through or what's been going on with, certain people trying to mess with us. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate you guys being here with me. And you know what? That's what they mean by like thanking your enemies too. And just taking the ego out of it. Just taking the ego out of it. And yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Hi, thanks for being with me. Devote. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I really cleaned up, huh? Yeah. Dude, I like ever since I like stopped smoking weed every day, I just really like everything's really sharpened up for me. I mean, I already was getting the lessons, but it's really sped up for me. And I never thought I would say that, a week ago from now. So thank you. Like, I don't know, it's even a detachment to that. I'll be really honest with you. A huge hurdle to me getting help and like getting a place to stay that was safe was literally my dependency on weed, because they don't allow any sort of substances at places like this. And I realized that is an attachment. It's easy. It's a lot easier than I thought. Not there's anything wrong with weed, like if you like that, I'm not going to shame you at all. But and hey, maybe after this I'm probably gonna hit one once in a while now, but like a lot of things really cleared up for me. Like I don't even want to drink alcohol anymore. Like it's like once you're clear, like once you just see everything with a heat-seeking thermal imaging level accuracy missile like focus, it's like you just don't want to go back. I don't know who needs to hear that. Maybe somebody's going through that right now, but you just don't want to go back to ever leaving yourself unaware or even a little fuzzy because of the level of boot camp these people put you through. Some of you guys could have been in a position where you were just like couldn't even sleep with one eye, like with both eyes closed. You had to keep one eye open because of the levels, like the daily attacks, to the point where it's like, you know what? Let's just sit down and focus here. And now there's like this relaxation. Now there's this vibe of just this letting go. Before, you could have been in this energy here with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, like everybody, look, and the Five of Swords in the reverse, guys, the people don't want to fight you anymore. Or they can't. Before it was like, oh my gosh, there's like raining arrows everywhere around me. I gotta keep the shield up. I gotta look at this person, that person, this person, that person. Well, how are these idiots? These people are stupid and they're angry and they're materialistic and evil. How are they able to do this? Bother me, bother my peace. The whole time it was because of your individual situation, your individual's needs. You needed to readjust them. You needed to let go of more attachments that you thought you needed. When you let go of these attachments, these toxic attachments, desires, or whatever, even a desire for high vibrational things, when you really genuinely let it go into the wind and blow away, it's like now these people don't even know you. They can't even figure out the coordinates to shoot you down because there's nothing left to grasp on anymore. And that was the key. And the shield comes down, and you don't have to worry about these things flying down at you because there is no attachment. And these people will never find that out. They're so deep in the material. They're so deep in holding on to things that are really bad, like obviously bad, like very obviously bad, that it's like they will never ever understand this. And that's literally why you are safe. You are safe, you are protected, you are divinely protected, like you're spiritually protected. You're about to be physically protected. You're about to see karma play out. You're about to see justice play out because you have detached your energy from everything. So now God, the universe feels like, oh, okay, so we can do anything now. We can literally do what we need to do. Because there's nothing here that's gonna, this person's not gonna be affected this way. Your ancestors, I heard your ancestors are like, all right. Because your emotions could, sometimes when you are really in touch with your ancestors, you know, ancestors are not gods, not always, you know, and sometimes they love you. They're still got emotion for you. And they don't want to hurt you. You know, your past family members or people that have been protecting you, they don't want to hurt your feelings. And so that's why sometimes manifestations, they'll get lost, or they will become misunderstood, or the trajectory will kind of get toward and then curve around because your emotions, because of your attachments, they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to hurt you by taking this person away because you still have conflicted attachments to that person or conflicted feelings about that person. Or they don't want to help you, they don't want to give you this full blessing yet because you still have, again, attachments. Because you have fully detached yourself, you're being fully rewarded, and I feel like you don't even care about this reward that's coming in. And that makes it even better. I heard when you get this home, when you get this stability, when you get this love, you might just sit there and not really even jump for joy or be all that excited like you thought you would be. Because it's like, it's just such a detachment. And that's literally what makes it come easier to you. You know, when they say, if you pull the ball on the string, when that ball on the string comes towards you and you hold on to it too tightly and then you let it go, it's going to fly far away from you when you want to keep it. That's the same energy here. And these people will never, ever understand that. They are forever miserable. And that's not your problem. I'm not even gonna laugh at those people. We will laugh about them if you want. But like, we're not even, I don't know, I don't think we're even clowning them at this point. Because they're sad. We're at this point now, we're at this point of enlightenment where it's sad. It's sad to see people so lost in their holes that they dug for themselves, to feel dependent on attacking you. How can someone punch you if you're not there? How can they have a punching bag to punch if you freaking removed it? You removed the Wave Master from the gym. What are they going to punch now? Their face? Themselves? And that's why Five of Wands and Five of Swords, people are realizing there is no competition. And it's impossible to make someone like you jealous. It's impossible to make someone like you jealous because you don't have any attachments or you don't have any material desires now. They took them all away, and you've experienced what it's like to have a little bit of these things, and that was miserable. Now you've had these things taken away, and now it feels better. It feels better, honestly. So I'm sorry if how I'm talking is really organic today and it just doesn't make sense like usual. I guess if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. Like I said, I'm not a perfect dude at all by any means. Oh my God, no. But, you know, like, I'm just saying what the heck, you know, I feel. And maybe that's how you carry yourself too. And that's fine too. Maybe that is the right way. To be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with how you feel. Even if it's not pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Real Prophetic Pisces. Thank you, Brianna. I'm and Devote. Thank you. I'm glad that this is helping you. By the way, I'm using this slice of cheese to cover my glass of lemonade because there's like stuff coming down from the ceiling and it's grossing me out and I don't want to be sick. So I don't even know if this is clean. I might walk out there and get a new glass of water because I don't want to be sick, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys are getting, I don't know, some money because there's a slice of cheese there. You know what cheese means. But again, when you get this money, I feel like you're not even going to be nervous. Like, you're just going to be like, all right, well, I'm just going to use it on this. Oh my God, aren't you going to get a fancy car or a fancy house? No, it's like, no, I'm just going to get what I need. Because it's like, why? You know, people asking questions like, oh, what's your dream car? What's your this and that? And I feel like some people watching me genuinely don't give a crap. I just don't want to walk anymore. Get a 1999 Honda Civic, all right, cool. Pair of rollerblades, all right, cool. Crappy bicycle, all right, cool. At least I don't have to walk. You know, it's kind of like, it's like this is a huge detachment that you're being rewarded for. And people might want to emulate this. People might want to copy you in this and they won't get there because it's like they already have an attachment, and an attachment to being you, or an attachment to, why can't I have what that person has? Why can't I have that inner happiness that person has? And that's not your problem. They might even make it your problem, but it's not. And again, you're being rewarded. So I don't know who needed to hear that. People can believe what they want about you. People can do that. And it's like the detachment is real. All right. And if you are intuitive or psychic, you have every ability to look at these people up and down and be like, well, at least, like, you can clock the shit out of them, but you're not. Because it's bad karma. And that's their lesson to learn. So, you know, I don't know. See, I'm still a little sassy. I don't care. But yeah, so people are realizing slowly that this is a lost cause. It's a lost cause to come for you, to try to, I don't know, snatch shit from you. What is there to snatch? I'm seeing that, and it's like everything is going back on these people. Like the evil eye, the word magic, the gossip, the bad things, the hatred. It's just going back on them. Because there's nothing to hit. You're gone. Even if you're standing right there 3 feet in front of their face, you're gone. You're gone. No problem, Lee. Yeah, the growth is real with the collective. I'm so happy, I'm really happy that you guys are here and we're all here to grow, even if we're trying to figure it out along the way. That's the whole point. You don't need a teacher. That's the whole point. You're supposed to go through lessons. You're supposed to bump your knee, bump your head along the way. Because in the end, it's going to make a good result. There's no better lesson than your own lesson to your face, to your wounds. So, that's where we're at. And that's why you've cracked the code, my friend. 9 of Cups. You've cracked it. You've hacked it. You cracked it. These people hacked device. They could have done physical things, cracked the code on your computer, put hidden camera. I don't know what the hell you're dealing with. Physical things, physical sabotage, mess with the car, mess with this, mess with people around you. But the thing is, they can't hack your happiness. This is immovable. This is immovable. And that's why these people are just going to suffer, and I feel like you don't care, or you're not going to care. You're going to be so happy. You're so happy already. Let me open the window for a little air. All right, thank you. Impenetrable, thank you. I also heard relentless. Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, people cannot make decisions for you. Maybe people tried to make decisions for you. Even behind your back. I heard somebody try to mess with your name, your legal name, your papers, tried to put things on you. And it just doesn't work. It didn't work. Your detachment from the situation is a huge testament to these people's sinful behaviors. Their problem. People are now realizing it's their problem. They have a personal problem with you like they do everybody else. There's a pattern being seen here. And your detachment is a testament to it. These people are throwing things in your face, throwing mud in your face, spitting at you, coughing at you, yelling at you, you know, damn near like boot camp, like I said. Insulting you every 5 seconds, and it's like it's not affecting you. And it's showing everything these people have wrong with them. And you still don't care, because we're getting to the last lesson here in our journey, or one of the last lessons of this chapter, before you're getting this huge power. King of Wands, this huge power that's being given to you. And it's that detachment. It's just, I heard bounce back. It just bounces back on him. Yes, so there's a Queen of Cups and a King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this could be a couple, or it just could be a woman and a man, or a feminine. It doesn't have to be gender-wise. It could be a feminine and a distorted feminine and a distorted masculine. They're being caught up for something here. They could have used to look very like shiny and very like materialistically attractive to others. Maybe had a lot of designer, or a lot of, I don't know, like looked put together. But their health is poor. Their mental health is poor. Their priorities are poor. And I feel like also something to do with love. Like their love is wrong. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Love is wrong. I don't know how that is. But it's they've manifested shit for themselves. And again, it's not your problem. There's something about how it's not your problem. And people can see that. And people are starting to realize things. People are taking example by you. This could be a man that, yeah, they both have, look at their clothes. Like they used to have a lot of fancy things. They used to look like, oh, you want to get like me. You want to be, like they would feast. I heard feast off of the energies of like young, unknowing people. Hey, you want a Ferrari like me? You want a Lamborghini like me, kid? Here, do this. And it's kind of giving me that vibe, but now they're in the what do you call it? The reverse. They're showing people that you don't want to be like them. I heard there's droves of people leaving these people behind. This couple, or this couple that's leading this group, could be a water sign and a fire sign. This could be parents. They could be your parents. They could be somebody's parents. I don't know. Or an aunt and uncle or something weird. But it's like people are leaving them in droves, because it's like they're becoming like a diorama or example of hell on earth. If you there's some people, I don't know if this is true. I had a mental breakdown the other day, and I kind of saw this, and I don't know, I saw this in my mind, and I had a massive mental breakdown before I came here. And I'll tell you what it was. I was realizing there is no place that we go to after we die. Heaven and hell are right here with us. And it looks exactly the same as it does every day. It's a concept. And that's when I had a mental breakdown. I was like, ah! But like, and that's when I was like, man. Not for everybody. I mean, I think there is still like an afterlife of some sort, but I heard it's just black. It's just blackness for like people that are bad. There's things in this world that we're not allowed to see that are coming out because, again, there's a huge imbalance of evil in this world when they used to be underground. That's why we're seeing a lot of criminals that are really nasty, like being exposed on the media. Like children nowadays are being exposed to like how disgusting and bad adults can be because it's all on the news, and they're not supposed to do that. The universe created the devil, and the universe created teachers. Created it all the same. But there's a massive imbalance in the world that needs to be cleansed, and it needs to be put down. Like, of course there has to be, there has to be bad people in this world. How else will we learn lessons? How else will we earn our angel wings? But there's too much. And so that's why these people are part of this wipe, this apocalypse. That apocalypse isn't real. It's for these people. It's for these material people. It's for these people that are attached to worldly things. Yeah, there's something put in my drink because it doesn't taste the same. It's giving me a stomachache, so I'm just gonna like leave that right there. They like to watch me drink things or watch what I like, and then they like to go in and put things in it, and I'm just over it. I'm gonna go get a fresh glass of water. Actually, maybe I might take you guys to get a glass of water in a second because I need some water. I need water. It's reminding me of SpongeBob when he went into. Yeah, maybe that's relevant. Remember that episode where SpongeBob goes into Sandy's dome and Sandy is like an air animal, like a land animal, and he didn't realize that like he doesn't belong in there because he's like a sea animal, and he's like, I need water. But he was like acting like he was okay. SpongeBob, why was SpongeBob acting like he was okay in this place he obviously wasn't supposed to be? It was that easy to ask for water before he was dying. Maybe it's because you wanted to make a good impression. That could have been you. Now you're realizing, I don't need to be around this. I need water. These people try to make fun of you for wanting water, and water could mean like cups. You know how water in the tarot, I don't call this tarot, I just call this intuitive reading, but like, it's like typically about love, passion, cups, caring about others, empathy. And it's like you are somebody that thrives off of water, off of life force, love, and these people thrive off of air and fire and destruction and just consistent evil. And they tried to gaslight you. Oh, you like that? Oh, you like God? Oh, you like caring about people? You must be a pansy, or you must be weird, or you must be this, you must be that, you must be fake. And now it's like we're getting to this point where like, for once, like, who cares? Your stability matters. So you don't need to be where your kind should not be. You're going somewhere where you thrive. And you could even be somebody that's creating this for yourself right now, creating this water environment, this love environment for yourself within your heart or just within your environment. And these people may sit there and just make fun of it. Know that they're in pain. Every moment of their life is pain. And you already know that because they literally forced you to be born into that. Before you even knew there was another way to live like this. In water. Someone could even be a water sign watching me. But these people are miserable. Disgusting, busted, disgusted, crusted. Even though they have all of the things that they think is, going to make them look good to others. Why are they so miserable? If they had listened, or if they had at least taken your example, because I heard some of these people tried to copy you. But if they had actually sat there and read the book, or listened to it, or experienced it, or sampled the food at the store before trying to go make it, maybe they would have not been this miserable. But again, there's a huge thing about how that's not your job. There's a big, statement here where they're saying it's not your job. This is the last test. It's not your job to save other people. This is an individual mission for you. These people are sitting there, really, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's angering, it's annoying, but it's like, just know they're not happy. No happy person sits there and watches someone obsessively and has things to say. What about your own life? You left the oven on at home. Your animals are starving. You haven't been home in days. You're watching this person. You're miserable. You're miserable. And maybe they're telling you it's not your job to even point out that to these people they're miserable. Because that's their karma. Because hell is on earth and they're in it. And you don't need to be part of that. You're being blessed with stability, with a proper place to live, I heard. Shelter, a contract, Four of Wands, commitment. I heard a contract, like a career contract for some of you, very lucrative. But it's because you deserve it. And you're not looking for it. You're detached. You're the perfect person for this position, I heard, because you're detached. And there's no way anything could negatively influence you or your powers. Everything is righteous or rightful, and it's not on purpose. It's not out of ego, but it's because it's natural. It's naturally rightful because of all the things you've been through. Your mechanisms have been adjusted in a way where they can't go back. It could be from your traumas even. Like, I don't ever want to treat someone like that because I'm traumatized. Like, type level shit. Except, like, everything. People are angry. People are, And it's like, why? You know, you're watching them and you're like, I could never be like that. Like, in your mind, you're like, I could never be upset because someone else is smiling. That's such a miserable existence. You should be laughing with that person. You should be asking them, how are you so happy? Ha 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 ha. And it's like, no, that's not your problem. It's not your problem. These 3D things, these weird worldly concerns, social media, I don't know, popularity, items, idolizing items and designer and whatever, I don't know, girls, guys, whatever the heck, attention, it's beyond you. You don't care. But they're miserable. They're miserable living off this shit. And they have no one else but them to blame, like, that you're in this place. Because they took those things from you. They thought you wanted those things. What they did was put themselves in hell and remove you from it. So congratulations, Jungle Collective. Congratulations. I hope that I'm not sounding hooty-hoo and whatever the heck random. I just felt like saying that. I don't know. It just really floated. I was just really freestyling there. I don't know what the heck that was, but I just wanted to say that. I don't know. You know, it was a weird message. But yeah, like, these people are being seen as like the image of hell. Like, they're like in their designer car and they're in their nice things and they have their drugs or whatever. And it's like, oh, see, this is great. Now they're showing people that you don't want that. Like, this is something you don't want. Like, I heard they're even making it like an anti-trend. It's like these people are even like so uncool or something, or like they made it look uncool, or they just made it look like they're like really like so low vibrational. Like, they literally change. I heard they're like, these could be people that like chase after trends for some of you, like, and they could be damn old. But it's like, they're like making trends into anti-trends. Like, they're making it not cool, or they're like showing, like, these people are so low vibrational or demonic. It's like they've just kind of like outplayed certain things to the point where nobody else wants them. Like, wants these things or wants to be around them. These people's hygiene have gone down the hill. These people are super lazy. They become lazy from their privilege. And instead of using that privilege to help others and gain good karma, they've done nothing but just dwindle it away on their own suffering. And now they're attached to all these things that they can't let go of, which are going to be taken away from them. And this is going to result in so much misery. That's not your problem. Yeah, you know what your problem is? Your full wish fulfillment. Your only problem is going to be this. Everything your heart desires, and it's not things, it's literally feelings. They're being achieved right now. And your life is about to match that. Sorry, I just dropped some cards. um, you know, it's like it's uncool. It's not cool. Like to act like a second grader and be like, yeah, well, I'm jealous of that person with nothing. I've got things stuck up my nose and I've got all these things on and you know like that person's happy because they don't have shoes and they don't have anything any clothes to wear so like let's pick on them and it's like you don't look happy, bro. You don't look happy with the things you already have, man. People could see that. No, look, Eight of Cups. People that walked away from you in the past because of these people, they want to come back because they're having realizations. But it's like, I feel like it's too late. And like I said, you've detached yourself so much from any source of unhappiness or any source of low vibration that it's like, it's not even, it's like you could see the whole big picture and they can't. They're still stuck in this little, inside their mind, inside their small range. Because they've done things this way for so long and it's like not your problem. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, you're being given rebalance in your life because of this. Your life is rebalancing. I mean, this is really good. This is a really good spread. I haven't seen this in a while. Like, look at all of this. Look. Self-fulfillment, emotional fulfillment right here. Actually, I heard you no longer have to do this by yourself. That's your next wish that's being granted. You no longer have to do this by yourself. You're being joined to make a full family, 10 of Cups, or to make friends, or to just have everything, like to have a moment where you're just like standing there looking at the sky and just laughing to yourself like haha, like this is the life. This is the life. Like this is the full fulfillment. Four of Wands, and it's like whatever is going to make your life easier to experience that, you're being granted that, like I said, in a material way. So like a home, a contract, a good job, and it's going to be a job where you're going to enrich people the way you want to. It's going to be meaningful for you. You're being rewarded in this way. How you're being rewarded is the wealth of emotional fulfillment and just good karma. To go to sleep with a light heart, not a heavy heart, not a guilty heart. To go to sleep knowing that you did something good. That there's another flower in heaven for you. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Complete balance. Full and complete balance. Granted. Peace after pain. Thank you, Devote. Yeah, thank you, Devote. Many of us have gone through the Five of Swords to get where we are today. And you know what? There's going to be, like I said, there's a lot of evil entities connected all the way to celebrities. Evil celebrities with like, you know, evil intention or demonic levels that they're not going to want people to listen to you or even look at you anymore. These are the same people that wanted everyone to point and laugh at you and focus on you in a way to make you uncomfortable. And now these same creatures, these same, I don't know what you want to call them, demonic puppets. They're not even demons. They're too weak to be. These demonic puppets that were used as tools to harm. These people, now they are desperate to get people to stop looking at you. Stop looking at you too closely. Because as people are watching you, looking at you in this microscope, they're realizing, like, damn, this person isn't even that bad. Like, maybe I kind of want to live like them. Maybe I kind of want to have a healthy mindset, or at least be in the direction as this person. Instead of these materialistic, you know, money worshippers over here. And these people are panicking. These people are panicking. Because their influence isn't going the way they thought it would. And it's making them look worse. Now they're like, no, don't listen to that person, or that person's crazy. And it's like, you don't even want people to listen to you. You don't even have attachment to attention. These people don't get it. They can't understand. They're like, no. First, they're like, everybody, look at them. We're lying about Jungle Collective. Look at them. Look at everything they're doing. They're doing it wrong. This is how the demons win over more people to possess. Get them in a low vibration. Get them lots of bad karma. Get them to say things that are evil. Get them to say things that are going to do things that are going to put them in the hole, so that by the end of the day, they're going to be like, you know what? What's the point of being a good person? I'm already a bad person. Like, these people thrive off of getting people to do bad things and feel like a bad person, and even feel ashamed so much of themselves to the point where they've changed their mindset to continue doing this over and over again for them. You know, could be the devil itself that we're talking about in a human form. Someone said, Wadjet says, zombie apocalypse. I completely agree. Yeah, this is not your problem. But Eight of Cups, it's not your problem. People might want to come back and you're not going to accept them. So they're going to follow you just close behind. They're going to follow you from a safe distance behind and watch you and try their best to emulate and take example, because they want to fix their lives. Because there's something about some people that chose the wrong side. They chose to be on the wrong side of history. And they don't want to listen to this arrogant fool. These arrogant fools, well, they don't have money. They don't have anything. Why do you want to be like them? Why do you want to look? Because they're happy. Because they're happy. And you look very miserable right now. And you're sick. You're angry. You're embarrassing yourself. It looks like that apocalypse, that big tornado that's coming for all the bad people. It looks like you're going in there. And people are like, I don't want to go there with you. And it doesn't have to be a literal apocalypse. This could even be like an apocalypse in the form of like police. In the form of like a police raid, I heard. Like, if you're dealing with people that are doing like really like illegal things. Six of Cups. Yep. Yeah, people are thinking back in the past, thinking about, wow, you know, you were always nice to me, or you were always this and that, and I still helped this person because I wanted money, and they convinced me to do bad things, and I felt like a bad person. And it's like, that's not your problem. Yeah, people are thinking back, they're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you're right, but that's not our problem. And there's no spite. I heard you've lost spite too. I heard there's no spite in that either. It's just, all right, well, try next time. I'm not your teacher. Okay, oh, that's a good contribution. The Real said, I think they chose with their own free will to be evil. Once again, my opinion. You know what? I agree. Yeah, this is their free will. And again, we're coming back to the lesson about other people is not your responsibility. You are granted powers, you are granted abilities maybe, or you are granted whatever gift you were to share, but it's like, that doesn't mean you have to stop and wait for these low vibrational people that actually harmed you. I know you're a sweetheart, Jungle Collective. I know that you care about everyone. You feel bad, but it's like, you gotta remember, these are people that didn't want the best for you at all. These are people that wanted you dead. It doesn't matter if they change their mind, change of heart. If someone really wants to go out of their way to do that to someone, then I think they have a lot more work to do than saying sorry to someone, and that's not your problem. And you shouldn't be there for that. And that's a huge lesson in this. Let's keep going. What else is going on here? Yeah. Thank you, Real. Real said, we don't have to wait for anyone. Ascension comes first. Exactly. Ascension comes first for us. Queen of Wands. Because you're not God. That's God's job. I used to, at my old job, like at my old retail job, I used to deal with like a lot of people. Because it was a job. I didn't make commission there, but it's an Ace Hardware. It wasn't like a Home Depot where you just point around. You have to talk to these people. You have to like sit there and work with them, because that's the company's brand. And like some people, some of them are older, like older folks. And I remember this one time, this one guy was like, I love the way you think. Because there's a lot of people here where I want to save them, like the ways that they're acting, and I want to save them, I want them to know the truth about God and all this. And I'm not from the same religion as him, but I understood like through the words what it meant. And I just said, you know what, sir, like, You got to accept that the best way to be worshiping God is to literally respect God by letting God do that job. It's not your job to tell people you're doing things wrong because you don't, that's not your place. You're not, it's not your place. It's like, bless your heart that you're so concerned, but that's why people think we're crazy. Because they're not in that place. They're not in that mindset yet, or at all, or they never will. We don't even know. We don't know what their karma is. We don't know what they're destined for. Because we're not God. We're not universe. We're not creator. So it's like, maybe it's like sometimes with situations like that, you got to let them go. And it's like, it's so, that's why I don't get offended anymore when people are on the street like, you need to find God, go to church. It's like, I understand where you're coming from. I know, like, some people, they'll go through this psychosis or this like crazy breakdown. They're like, no, I need to go on the street. I need to save people. I need to tell people. And it's like, no, you do not. You got to stop doing that. Like, that's their lesson to learn. And I feel like that's a huge thing here too. Queen of Wands. Again, so I don't know if who's a fire sign or like, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be this woman who wants to be your best friend. I don't know, this person, I don't know. So you're being blessed soon with like a best friend or somebody that understands you. There's no romance here. Absolutely zero romance, by the way. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man. And this, you're being blessed with somebody that's like wants to protect you or something, or wants to like actually understand you. And this is somebody that's a little bit more confrontational or a little bit more strong, like headstrong. This person, I don't know, you're being blessed with best friends. So that's sweet. I think friendship is awesome. It's a blessing. And I think it's sweet to connect with other humans that way. And I think that's better than any amount of money, honestly, in this world. So you're getting something here. You're getting friendship. If it's not a person, it's going to be the energy that people are going to see you in. People are going to be seeing you in very soon as like the world's best friend. Like everybody would want to be your best friend, or everybody could rely on you or something. Like, you're being seen as very attractive too, like very, very attractive. I heard a temptation. Ugh, I don't like that word. Ugh. That's gross. Ew. What are you, a dancer? Oh my God, stop. But like, it's like, I don't know, like, see, that's a word that low vibrational people would probably use for you, or like use as an excuse. But I just think you're just really healthy. And I just think there's a glow about you, a beauty about you that only comes from the Most High, and that's awesome. Oh, I don't know what you guys are saying. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention in the chat. Loyal friends are priceless. Exactly. Loyal friends are priceless. And maybe this could be somebody that was your enemy at some point. Others of you, this could be your energy. People saw you as an enemy before, and they're learning the truth about you, and now they're seeing you as like their best friend, or want to be, and a very attractive best friend. Like, oh, okay, they're just really blessed. That's why they're happy. It's like people are learning your story right now through these people's hell on earth thing. Their hell on earth performance. I heard a performance. I don't know why I'm seeing like a diorama. Those like like the diorama that they put up or that they make in school for like Christmas with like, the manger and stuff with the little, I'm seeing that in my mind, but like opposite, where like everything is like demonic and evil, and like there's like a dead baby and like creatures, and it's like that's what these people are creating, like as a show for people. Like, they're displaying themselves for people, and that's all it took for people to look at you as like that light in the whole situation. And that light just got blown out by these people. Uh-oh. That light was the only thing that could have saved their life. But like I said, you're going to be getting a lot of people that want to come back from the past, or a lot of people that want to explain themselves, and you don't need to hear them out, and you shouldn't. I heard you shouldn't. Because it's not your job to save them. You're being given your dream life. These people are given the nightmare that they wanted for you. And again, that's not your problem. We're not speaking about this in spite. That's the truth. That's the real truth. And these people have literally demoted themselves in intelligence. They've demoted themselves in even in the material world's values, coming for you. The things that they valued, like perceived knowledge, perceived popularity, leadership roles, you know, money. It's like that's gone too. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be another friend coming in. Earth sign, I don't know. It doesn't have to be. Or this could be, some of you guys, there's like an earth sign that really likes you, that wants to be with you or something secretly. They have lots of respect for you. They could have been a friend to you or a really loyal friend to you. So you guys are being blessed with like new loves possibly, or just people that have love for you, like an even deeper love for you and respect for you. And also like you're no longer being seen in a non-wholesome way. Like you're being seen in the full wholesome way you should be seen. Because that your good intentions were always there. And now you're maybe that's why you could have been wondering why you were attracting so many low vibrational people that do not understand where you're coming from. Like, why are you like me? Why is this weirdo like me and want to talk to me? They are evil and they want to do this. Is it because I'm so nice? Is it? No, it's because people painted the wrong picture of you, or people had the wrong idea about you. So therefore, people that were actually in that positive energy were coming towards you, thinking that they were going to get what they wanted, thinking that they can manifest negativity with you. And they were sadly mistaken, and that's why, you know, things would happen. But it's like now the real light is shown on you. The real picture of who you fully are is there, and now you're going to be attracting loyal and kind people, good people, people that care about their impact. They're coming to your life now. Like, you no longer have to deal with evil people because you have fully detached, fully thrown out all the rotten fruit from your life and opened yourself 100% fully for these blessings. I gotta go soon because this reading is like over an hour and I don't want to bother people. I mean, I still got a YouTube channel to maintain here. And I got the time, so why not, right? Because I know you guys miss me and I know you guys want to hear from me. So that's why I'm on here making a fool of myself, embarrassing myself, yelling on shit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk so loud, but it's just the way I talk, you know? Like I said, I have a very distinctive voice and it travels. I'm sorry. I also love to sing. I've been doing that and I think I annoy my roommates, but I don't really care because whatever. Singing is awesome. Dancing is awesome. Enjoying creations is awesome. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. No more homelessness, no more depression. No more financial lack, guys. You're going to be pleased. I heard pleasantly surprised. Doors are opening for you soon. While doors are slamming shut in certain people that want to follow behind with a knife. Like you're like, opening for you, boom, close behind and they got a knife behind you, it's done. They can't even get through. You're safe. Wow. Oh, I love that. Aw, 2 of Cups, yeah. Yes, soulmates, love. Oh my gosh, new love, soulmate, or just kindred spirits, good friends, good connection, just finally someone that gets it, people that get it, understand where you're coming from, understand the cups. There's water now. There's people, you're attracting people now that thrive off of water instead of air and fire all the time. And I love that for you. Hydration, nourishment. While these low vibrational demons are trying to find every little thing to pick on about you or talk about the way you do things when they don't even understand 1% of where you're coming from or 1% of what makes you happy. Because they're miserable. And you're graduated to a point where it doesn't affect you. Why would that person over there with a broken foot affect me? Just because I'm an empath? Oh, ow, should I say ow for you? No. Go sit over there with your nasty cast. Let it get infected. I'm sorry. See, the sass is still there. I'm sorry. I'm just. Nine of Swords. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever this is that's coming in for you, you might not sleep overnight. You might be super excited. Like this is a big deal. I don't know. Maybe you guys are like being told about a home that you're gonna get to move away to, and it's like, yeah, we got you a plane ticket. You're going tomorrow. You might not sleep all night. You might be like packing everything, opening the luggage, making sure everything is there, and then closing it, and then realizing, wait, I don't even need anything. I'm detached from things, and then just walking around in a circle and being like, oh, how do I mentally compose myself? It's like this is a big deal. This is a big shift, and you're not going to know what to do with yourself because of this new, not even new mindset, but this complete mindset you have as a light worker or as somebody with the abilities, somebody that is enlightened or trying to become enlightened. I heard trying to, because you even tried, you're being rewarded. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, no more burden. You're no longer dealing with burdens by yourself. All those sticks on your back, they're getting knocked off. Because why? Because you're detached. You're detached. You're detached from the whole situation. Even when people want to attach you, they just can't touch you because they just can't get to your vibration. If you want to look at this in a metaphorical way, your vibration has made it so that your feet are floating up here. And no one can harsh your mellow anymore. These people are angry, stomping. They're down here underneath your feet. They can't even hear the things they're saying. They can't even throw anything high enough. They're not even strong enough to throw anything high enough to hit you. And that's what's going on, and you're just gonna be in this open energy to receive love, like fully. The love that you were denied for years, you're finally getting it from the right people, and I'm so happy for you. Okay, what is? Oh wow, these guys wanted to come out. They really flopped out. I'm gonna end this reading soon. I'm sorry, guys. Three of Wands, yeah. Okay, something about the place you're in. They said stay. I don't know why I said that. They said stay. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer, or you might be given some sort of weird, like, I don't know, weird thing where like you need to be in the area or in the same city or something, but this is actually divinely orchestrated. Yeah, because there was some sort of mistruth told about you. Something about you romantically, something weird. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It could even be an air sign that lied about you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know, they said something to lie about you romantically. And you could even be somebody that doesn't even care about romance anymore. I'm not going to say you gave up, but like it's just not on your priority list right now. And there's something about like you not moving yet, like physically, like not moving from some sort of town yet or place yet, because there's some sort of truth unfolding about you to do like romantically or your sex life, I don't know, or like your past that's being proven in front of certain people's faces. I don't know what it is. And it's like you need to actually finish some sort of mission in this area in order for people to see this play out. Five of Cups, yeah. Something is playing out to show something about how this lie was created by somebody to create depression in your life. You might be kept in a certain place to watch karma play out for this person that lied about you. And you're going to be there at the same time glowing. And people are going to see that this person that lied was the massive cause for misery in your life in the first place. And they could have used this misery they created for you to make you look bad or to bolster some sort of lie. Support some sort of lie that they were trying to create about your life. And so they said something about like finishing your mission in this area. Like some of you guys desperately want to move. I heard someone here desperately wants to move. You're like, oh man, I'm dealing with a lot of stalkers, or I'm dealing with a lot of this or weird stuff, a lot of weird 3D things. They said that because you've been granted some sort of protection, you've been granted some sort of energy now where the detachment is like fully, I don't know, protecting you from this. It's like it's actually no longer unsafe for you to be here. Like you could still hang out and you're going to be fine. And even just that in itself is going to show something about someone here. And it's because the universe is using you as a tool to impose karma on somebody that lied about you, and you don't even have to do anything. You just have to be yourself and be happy. Yeah, Six of Wands, you're going to be very successful. Maybe they just want you to be successful in this area before you get to a bigger place. Like, I don't know, they want people, I heard common people or people that are on the fence about things, you know, about morals, to see up close an example of what they could be. Especially people that listen to this person's lies or listen to them and then help them, they need to see this success up close before you move on, or before the universe is going to relocate you. Because you're protected now. You're safe. Two of Pentacles. Yep. Balance. I heard balancing act. The balancing act is over because nobody's a fool anymore. Because maybe like there were things outside of your control that people just knocked over behind your back. And it's like now that nobody's a fool to some sort of lie about you, or some sort of weird romantic lie. I don't know what this is. It could have been an ex that said things about you and just blew things out of proportion and caused this whole thing. Maybe you're supposed to stay around to watch them get arrested. I heard some of you guys are supposed to stick around and watch this person get arrested, or to testify in court. Like you're not going to be moving out yet because you need to I don't know, you maybe something weird like that. But you're going to be fully safe, and you're going to actually be able to experience a version of this place that you're living in that you want to leave, or this place in your life that you want to leave, that's actually good because of karma playing out. So they said they don't want you to leave yet because karma is playing out, and you're on the right side. You're on the right side of karma, and someone is on the underside of it. The wheel of dharma is spinning, and you're now on top and they're on the bottom, and they want you to experience that. They don't want you to run away before you even know what that's like, because you have been unfairly literally down here under everything this whole time. They said slow down, slow down. Now why am I hearing that one song from the 2010s? I know this is unrelated and funny, but I'm hearing that guy go, slow down, grab the wall. I don't know, like maybe someone's gonna be partying, or someone's gonna be like shaking their ass somewhere. Like, I don't know, you're gonna be experiencing like this place, or like this place in your life, and like in a very different version, like a very fun version. It's your reward. It's your reward for being so patient. They don't want you to leave yet. They want you to see the same people that doubted you turn around and respect you. Like they want you to have this closure. Thank you, Kung Fu Panda, for the confirmation. You need a private reading so bad? No problem, Devote. Oh yeah, by the way, my personal readings are open for booking. So, you know, just go into, I don't know if I told people that at the beginning of this reading. So if you feel called to, you can hit me up in my email, jungleintuitive@gmail.com. If you want more information about the list of services, blah, 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 go onto my channel and you can find info there. Or you could just ask me in my comments. Maybe I'll have time to answer you, but I'm not really good with that. So I highly suggest you email me, like, privately, and I can help you that way. Yeah. Wow. Okay, yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups in reverse. I gotta go. We're already at 2 hours. It's because I love talking to you guys so much, but it's like, I'm not at home, or I'm not at my old home anymore, so I can't be doing this. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for, yeah, thank you to my Dragon Squad for sharing the information for people that need it. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Yeah, you guys are fast. Yeah, also, I don't know, I hate doing mid reading ads, but like if you feel like, also those of you guys that want to, I don't know, like send me stuff or something, for my US people, domestic, because I am in California right now, I highly suggest the Cash App. I put it in my description. And for international folks, I would say to go into PayPal. It's just because PayPal is really weird for me right now, and I only would suggest that for international folks outside the US. So thank you so much. Um, Eight of Swords. Tell me more. Five of Cups. These are, ugh, I don't know what's going on. Who's going to jail? Someone's going to jail? Someone's depressed because they're going to jail because they try to put you in jail, but they're actually the one that's landing in jail. And this is someone that never wanted you to be happy. Ten of Cups in reverse. They literally did everything they could in your life to make it unhappy. But now they can't. They can't get you. They can't snipe you. They can't even chase you around with the scope or the target. Like, they don't even know where you are. They can't even find you on the radar. I heard it's because you're detached. They can't find anyone to reach you through. Like, they can't find anyone around you to reach you through because you're not attached to anyone and you know who to trust and who not to. And there's also something about how, like, they don't know where to go to find you because, like, you don't care anymore. You might even, like I said, you might have even let go of certain habits. Like, doesn't have to be like serious habits, like me where I was smoking weed or like things like that. But it could be like, oh, I need to always get coffee at the same coffee shop every day and blah, blah, blah. Like, little things like that, little habits. Like, they can't even figure out where you go. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite? You don't have one anymore. There's like a whole detachment here, and it's like they can't even poison you anymore. They don't even know what you like. Like, you're detached. You're not attached. It's like, oh, they poisoned the coffee? Okay, well, I'm just gonna drink something else. Oh, they went to that McDonald's and poisoned the McDonald's? Well, I don't even eat McDonald's every day. I'm just gonna go to another restaurant. It's like you're not attached to anything, and so it's just like they can't get you. And your intuition tells you immediately what's wrong. Thanks for the confirmation, guys. Hey, Judith, good to see you. No, real prophetic Pisces is hella fast. You guys are, no, Devote's hella fast too. You guys are super fast. I really appreciate you. Okay, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is somebody that was really unfair to you. This is somebody that never wanted you to get what you deserved, and they're going to have to watch you get what you deserved while they go to jail. What are they going to jail for? Maybe this person stole money from you, or they didn't give you some sort of finances they were supposed to. Like, this could be a workplace or a family. I heard some of you guys were like adopted or like something like that, kidnapped. You didn't even know it. And there's a lot of things under your name, like social security things, I don't know, that somebody did not give you. And they're going to jail for it. You're going to have to find out the truth. The truth might anger you a little bit. The truth might frustrate you at some points. And don't feel bad, because that's completely natural. But again, we're in this energy of detachment, and it's like that was the past, that happened already, and now we're here. And there's nothing this person can do. But you're going to get rewarded for it anyways. So that might be why they don't want you to leave someplace yet. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, man. Yeah, again, Six of Cups in the reverse. You don't have good memories of this person. You don't have any good memories. You don't have any. And if they created fake memories, they already overshadowed them with bad memories. Really bad memories, or completely invalidated anything. Confirmation. We got like a car alarm going off out there. Yeah. Oh, I love, yeah, thank you, Prophetic Pisces. I love the Jungle Fam as well. I love the Jungle Collective. Love my tribe. All right, Four of Pentacles. This person's being forced to save all their money because they have an inkling, they have a vibe that they're about to get caught, and they're going to have to save all these things they stole from you. Like for legal fees. This person didn't get a backup job. They didn't make a savings account. They went and spent it recklessly, and they went and harmed you as a celebration. I heard they harmed you to celebrate. And it was seen. It was seen by the Most High, and it was seen by cameras. I heard it was seen by the government. This person is in a whole pile of doo-doo for what they did. Pile of shit. Real prophetic Pisces says losers. Oh my god. Thanks, Judith. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Aw. I'm glad you guys like this reading. It makes me happy when you guys feel better or like something I made, because it makes me feel good or happy, you know, like at least it makes me feel useful. Something, right? 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're already emotionally walked away from this person or these things or whoever caused this, and it's like everybody else is following suit. Because the lies are just, they're out. I heard, you know what I saw in my mind? I saw like an everything must go sign on a furniture store. Everything must go. Like that's what this person's dealing with in some way. Like maybe they're selling their things. This person could even be like selling things in their business or selling their old furniture in their house, like secretly trying to like save up funding for this upcoming legal case or something. Like everything must go. Like they could be discounting a lot of stuff in their store or their business, just trying to get rid of everything, because I heard they're getting ready to move out of that place. Ooh, like they're getting ready to move out of like that store or that business, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna just half off everything because I'm gonna just see whatever I can make out of this and go. Like this person's even contemplating like leaving the country or escaping this accountability, but they won't be able to. I heard their paperwork's lost. I almost said lost in the sauce. I don't know, maybe somebody's a chef or something and they're like legitimately soaked their like passport in ranch unknowingly or something. I don't know. That's really random. Maybe somebody likes ranch dressing. Hidden Valley. I don't know. Maybe somebody lives in a valley or something. Hidden Valley Ranch. Weird. Ranch. Now, why am I saying Eric Andre? Maybe somebody looks like Eric Andre, or somebody watches Eric Andre or likes the humor, like likes Adult Swim humor. Because isn't there like a skit he does where he like pours ranch on himself and he's like ranch or something? I don't know. It's really weird. He's on rollerblades. That's hella funny. I'm gonna look for that clip. Yeah, something about ranch. Yeah. Ranch, farm. Okay, someone said stolen farm. So maybe there's like a farm or some sort of acreage land that's actually for you that was taken. I don't know, that you're gonna find out about. These people, I don't know, these people really played around like you're a 5-year-old, like you're a kid, and it's okay to like do, oh, it's not like it's like as if you were completely disabled, like you were too dumb to know what they were doing with your funding or your name. It's kind of weird, and they just kept doing it, like kept trying to infantilize you, I heard, but it's not working because it's just making them look stupid. Because you look completely fine, like you look completely well to do for yourself, and it's like these people look like the ones that are 5-year-olds. It's like everything they wanted to project on you bounced back and went into them. These people could literally talk like 5-year-olds or 6-year-olds. Like they don't, it really looks like that. I heard if this person does go to court, they're gonna think that they're smart, but they just did a lot of drugs before they showed up. And I heard that the judge is gonna take one look at them and hear one word from them and just say, guilty, like right on the spot. Like I heard your lawyer is gonna have the easiest job that your lawyer has ever had. I heard the whatever lawyer decides to represent you, they're like, oh my God, like I didn't, they're gonna look at their watch, they're gonna be like, you want to pay me for this? Because like I wasn't even here an hour. That's what I heard. Wow. Okay, so they said if you were looking around at your life like they're like at the hidden camera, like in the office, like if you were looking at the like the camera in the office and being like, are you seeing this shit? Like looking at these people how they're acting or talking, you're like, is everybody dumb? Like are they not seeing like how ridiculous this is? It's like that's no. People see it. People saw it and people are going to see it now. And I heard people are going to see it and point in their face and like, ha 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 ha, like literally look at them and be like, what is wrong with you? Like I heard these people's lives are going to be bullying every day. And I don't wish that on anybody, but these could be people that did that to you. And that could just be a confirmation of what they actually put you through. So that's probably why they don't want you to move from some area. Maybe they wanted to like harm you wherever you were because they wanted you to leave, or they wanted you, but they were so arrogant, they had to torture you so much that you couldn't leave. Like they took your money. So now their biggest poison is actually their own actions. Their biggest poison is that you are your stagnancy, which isn't real stagnancy. It was actually just a healing phase that they gave you accidentally. So their forced stagnancy of your life is actually going to be the knife that lands in their face, that they fall on. It's the knife standing upright by itself that they trip and fall face first onto. Like that's literally what it is. Like their own trap, because they should have, if they wanted to seem less guilty or something like this, they should have stayed away from you. But these people couldn't stay away because they're arrogant. Now nobody is going to leave these people alone. They should have left the country, left the state while they could. Everybody knows where they are. I heard everybody knows their name, everybody knows their address, everybody knows where they are, everybody knows their cards, including law enforcement. And these people cannot escape. I heard they're going to be public enemy number one. I heard people are going to be throwing trash at them on the street. Because these people could have even used the money they stole from you, or used whatever it was, to arrogantly gain popularity, or say, hi, my name is, and it's like now everybody's going to remember that person and be like, oh. I heard people say, I want my money back. Ooh, someone said, I want my money back. Uh-oh. And it's like they can't blame you because you're freaking, I don't know, some of you guys were broke, or like some of you got, like they took everything from you, like resources. They literally can't blame you for this because they were so arrogant. Yeah. And while this is happening, you're being blessed with new love. You're being blessed with new love and complete harmony in your life. Like I heard full circle. And it's like good, it's softness, or a best friend, or just things just feeling harmonious for like the first time in a long time in your life, if it's ever been that way. Harmony. Okay, I'm gonna go now because that was like 2 hours, but I hope that you liked that reading. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, feel free to leave me a like. You don't have to. Just lets me know that you guys like it or something. If you like anything I said today, you could even let me know in my comments or the email, just because I just like to see what you guys thought or anything, you know, it's not a big deal. If you feel called to pass on that good dharma, there's little links to that in the description, information for that. If you'd like to book a personal reading, private reading, hit me up in the email, jungleintuitive@gmail.com. I'm going to go now. But anyways, I can't wait to hear from you guys, hear what you thought about it. And I'll catch you guys next time. I'll let you guys know in the community the next time I'm going to come on. All right, thank you. Remember, you are important and you deserve love. All right, peace. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for being here, honestly. Like, you guys are thanking me. I'm like saying thank you. You know, it's a lot less lonely in this world when we, you know that there's other people out there dealing with something similar, or just in general understand like what you're saying or what's going on. So thank you so much. It really warms my heart to see so many people relate to what I have to say. Anyways, I'm gonna go, but peace. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Take it easy on yourself. Do things that make you happy, you know. Drink some water, stay hydrated. Oh, I just saw another deer. Oh, I don't think you could see it through the camera though, because it's behind a fence. But there's been a lot of deer today, like coming to visit. And then whenever I go out there and look at them, they like stare at me for a really long time. They're so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna go. Sorry. I love animals. I love looking at animals. They're cute. But anyways, have an awesome day. Bye.